you surprise some folks? Hi, women, the way you came out. Just tell everybody about that.
At the folk festival, the Newport Folk Festival, which has been going on for years and years, it was just an amazing night. And I got to sing with all those wonderful women. I know you're loving all these wonderful gals up here. Oh my God!
I was watching Twitter absolutely fold in on itself and explode when that was happening. And it's just like retweet, retweet. Pow, 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 pow.
The Newport Folk Festival is a place where a lot of firsts have happened.
And I know that Dolly took that legacy and one-upped it this summer.
Dolly chose the songs. We did She's an Eagle.
The Highwomen gathered together, a nod to the Highwaymen, Christopherson, Nelson, Cash, and Jennings.
There are these 4 female artists that are super successful on their own, but they've come together to make this group. They talk about strong women, they make great songs.
We've been redesigning women.
And so it's perfect that Dolly Parton would give her support to something like that.
I think one of the things about Dolly is that she genuinely supports women in our business.
Why did you want to be there to support those women?
I wanted to be there for my girls, I love that girl power. I'm always touched when all these young, new artists say that they've drawn some inspiration from me. I wanted to be there as their Aunt Dolly, the older, one, to say, yes, we can do it, and yes, you can do it, and I'm proud of you.
Okay, gonna take you down memory lane.
Oh, Lord, these are always so scary. I know, you get so embarrassed. What is this?
1977, okay?
Okay.
You had these big dreams, and this is what you said to Barbara Walters.
I like to think that there's more money to be made than the money I've been making. I've been working too hard, too long for too little.
What do you make? What did you make as a country star?
Well, I made a great deal. I usually don't, the most money that I've made as a country artist would probably be maybe $500,000 or $600,000 a year. But, that's, you got to pay expenses and this sort of thing. Of course, that's not counting records and that sort of thing. But when you say that you can make millions compared to thousands, and if you are going to be in this business, if you are talented, if you do love it, then why not touch as many people? My dream was always to make as many people happy as I could.
Amen, Dolly Parton.
I know, but also, you knew your worth.
Well, I did. I knew that what I was supposed to do, and I thought, I'm not getting paid enough. But that's amazing to go back and, remember that's what I always felt in my heart, that I had something to give, and I thought it was worth something, and I still do.
Well, we've arrived.
That Barbara Walters interview is fascinating on about 190 different levels.
Can we see your little room?
Yeah, let's take it. This is my couch. Also, this is my bed. Here in these cabinets are my wigs. This one is my show closet. The good thing about all these clothes in this closet are hand washable. I just put them in the sink in a motel room.
First of all, just as a time capsule moment, you're like, who is so open about what they're making? She seems to very much know her worth and always be very forgiving of her own ambition through the Porter Wagoner years and beyond.
Now it's time for the beautiful little lady to sing one of her fine songs for you.
Porter Wagoner felt that he should have a girl singer on his shows.
Porter Wagoner basically said, we're going to sing duets, like, we'll get ahead someday.
We'll get ahead someday.
In the 1960s, Porter Wagoner had a really successful country music career.
Porter at that time had the #1 syndicated television show. That's what really, got me over the top.
You had the first CMAs in 1967, and then 1968.
Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton.
They win it like in successive years. They just win it again and again and again.
The camera loved her, and she just had that something, and Porter recognized that. But more importantly, that television audience, they recognized it.
Just imagine it from his perspective. Like, you're the king of country. Your own personal songs are like charting in the 30s and the 40s, but your time on the charts is ebbing. Meanwhile, your little lady sidekick is killing it.
My first RCA album was a song called Just Because I'm a Woman.
My mistakes are no worse than yours, just because I'm
a woman. And it's about men, you know, wanting to use all these women, and then when they want to get married, they want a virgin, and they want to do this and that, and they think, oh, if you've been with someone, I don't want you, even if I love you. But it was the #1 song here, and it was one of the first.
It's really the first song about slut shaming. It's a song that calls out a double standard, and she was singing about it in 1968. So she is just like absolutely nailing it on the charts. You can't underestimate what a threat she must have been to him.
So we kind of, you know, clashed a lot, but we had a wonderful, productive relationship. And then when I wanted to leave, because I had told Porter early on, I wanted my own career.
There had been a lot of contentious discussions about trying to leave, and he didn't want her to, and she finally did. And though it was emotional, it was tough and mean-spirited at times.
And out of that, trying to go, I wrote the song, I Will Always Love You, because Porter would not listen. If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. And I sang the song, and he had just tears rolling down his eyes. And he said, that's a great song. You can go if I can produce that record. So that's kind of how that went.
What would you say to a young woman who's watching this right now and maybe feeling overpowered by somebody? What would you say to her to give her the strength to do what you did?
Well, it's never an easy thing because, you know, Porter, he'd try to scare me into stuff or holler me into stuff. So I wasn't as intimidated as some women are with that because I'd seen that male chauvinist stuff. And when I didn't have the strength of my own to do it, I would just grab from my spiritual self and try to think about Mama and try to think about Daddy. I gathered strength in an odd kind of way even from my dad to think, how would my daddy stand up to another man?
Her leaving of the Porter Wagoner Show was a big risk. I think Dolly Parton is a badass with grace. She's fierce beyond fierce. What you see is the moment she leaves, almost the moment, Dolly explodes in a way that I don't think anyone could have imagined.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.